Chapter 199, Robot Army. For the time being, let's confirm the one that can be used as the skills on hand. Although I said that I'm without skills, it doesn't mean that everything can be used. The skills that act in the body is effective. The super thought acceleration can be used without a problem, otherwise there won't be time to think leisurely like this. The super thought acceleration can be used, but the future vision can't. The evasion, accuracy, and great probability correction can be used, huh? Although these skills are skills that automatically make slight modifications to the action by the power of the system and make the best movement in the situation. In short, it's the correction skills that make the amateur to be able to evade or hit like a skilled warrior. Because it's the skills that raise my basic techniques, I don't seem to receive the obstruction. For the same reason, the throw probably can be used. Although a part of the golden evasion combo can't be used, still, I can secure the evasion power fairly well. The magic type is annihilated. The things that affect the outside, like psychokinesis and shout, are useless. Shoot, sorry. It's funny if she had a shout skill. It's painful that space maneuver is useless. The evil eyes are also annihilated. The creation type, like the poison synthesis and metal synthesis, is also useless. Because the thread belongs to the creation type, it can't be used. Because every kind of enhanced attack skills is the thing that are assisted with the power bonus externally against the attribute that's a system judged, I think that it probably can't be used. Because this part is slightly complicated, I also can't say a certain thing. The status-strengthening skills of Magic God Act and War God Spirit are partly possible. It's working properly other than the one thin skin. The Divine Dragon power is the same except that the magic effect negation can't be used. The Dragon Barrier is useless. Although I thought whether I could oppose the magic obstruction with magic effect negation of the Divine Dragon power and Dragon Barrier, it didn't went well. The magic obstruction setup here seemed to be considerably advanced, and I was easily overcome. Only the skills that strengthen the body can be used. In other words, I have no choice but to raise the level and hit it physically in the end. Although it would be good if the super speed HP recovery activates, I can't expect it. On the other hand, the robot army is fully armed, or rather, the existence itself is a weapon. After all, they don't receive the magic obstruction, so I'm overwhelmingly disadvantageous. In the first place, these guys are operating by the technology that drove the world to ruin before the system construction. As expected, I won't lose if there's no magic obstruction, but I should think that every one of them has the power of the dragon class, and there's 100 of them. What should I do here? I can't leave here, but can I win? Should I withdraw once and inform Giri Giri? No. Because I can do the egg revival in the worst case, it's better to act violently as much as possible. If it's the egg revival that can even escape from the Demon King, even the magic obstruction shouldn't be able to prevent it. Fortunately, I've made a lot of refugees. It's not painful even if I consume it here. Although my status falls temporarily, even if I receive the Demon King's attack before revival, I can do just another egg revival. If I alone can suppress here by any chance, I might obtain that, outwitting Giri Giri. I don't think that this facility that lived so long doesn't have that. I want it by all means. If I obtain that, I might be able to push forward my plan ahead of schedule. Even if it's necessary to survive, it's worth doing it. At any rate, Giri Giri will only clear up here, even if I fail. Thus, I finished the very long thinking, and switched to combat. The robots get up and try to prepare the weapons here. Even if I think for a long time, the opponents just got ready for combat, thanks to super thought acceleration. Now that I can't use magic, I can only do close combat. It's bad if a distance is kept with the opponent that has the gun. I draw nearer to the robot with the nearest with a dash. That was the nearest with the dash. The speed doesn't decrease so much, huh? But somehow my feet hurts. I hit the robot's body hard with the running momentum while enduring it. The robot blows off. I'm messing up a lot. I know why, but hard. Ouch. The skin of the fist that I used tears. Come to think of it, the defense of the skin disappeared. Even the damage my own attack's recoil has received, huh? It's probably because of this that I have a pain in my feet. If I don't have the sense of pain nullify, I would be flinched with that alone. Because I have the sense of pain nullify, I can ignore it while feeling pain. It doesn't recover. Although it looks like it recovered a little, the appearance is almost unchanged. Although it's just at the scratch level, it seems to take more than 1 hour to completely recover. It seems that I should think that there's no recovery. I had a pursuit to the robot that blew off while thinking about such a thing. To be exact, I was going to add it. The other robots fired the gun and interfered. Although the evasion was delayed a little more than usual because I don't have the future vision, I escaped from the line of fire before the opponents fire the gun. The bullets pass at high speed to the extent that whether I can perceive it barely or not. Seriously? I hardly saw it even if I have super thought acceleration and enhanced 5 senses. If I'm aimed by that, I can't avoid it. It's obvious that I'll become a beehive like this. And what's worse is that the gun that the robots hold is rapid fire like the machine gun type. It's only a nightmare that it can be rapid fire at that speed. I approached the robot that fell immediately. It's approximately simultaneous that I make the robot as the shield and the simultaneous shooting attacked. Innumerable bullets pierce the robot that was made as my shield. A part of my body that was not able to hide is blown off by the bullet. Not pierced, but blows off. What power is that? In addition, what has become of the enduring robot's armor? But as expected, the robot's armor is damaged too. If this goes on, it will be pierced sooner or later. I snatch the gun from the robot's hand. Although my arm is hit by the bullet and hollowed out on this occasion, I can't mind it now. I shift the gun from the right hand that's half torn to the left hand. I put the muzzle from the gap of the robot's body and pull the trigger. A terrible recoil was transmitted to my hand. I'm glad that I shift hands. If I pull the trigger with my right hand will be torn off completely. I fight back against the robot's shooting, but here is one and the other side is approximately 100. Although it would be around 10 robots that attack me because of the area of the building, still, it's 10 times. There's also the remaining quantity of the bullet, so it's obvious that I will lose soon. I advance with the robot made as the shield while pulling the trigger. Although I almost stumble by the shock whenever the bullets hit the robot, still, I advance while enduring the pain, and I throw myself into the robot group that unite as a troop together with the robot that I made as a shield. I throw the shield robot that can't maintain its model anymore, and I make the next robot in front of me as a shield. When it comes to this, I will die honorably with the resolution for a revival seriously. Holy shit. She's in a big old fight. Whew.